What's up, techies? I want to go over 7 things I love about the Galaxy S7 Edge. Prior to this video, I made a video about the 7 things that were disappointments about the Galaxy 7 Edge. Now this time I want to talk about the stuff that I do appreciate about this phone. If you've not seen that video yet, make sure that you go see it right after watching this video. I'll leave a link down below in the description. The first thing that I want to talk about with what I love about this phone is that it's got a great screen. The screen has a few details that I like about it. So first of all, it's got a 5.5 inch screen. I don't like screens much smaller than this. To me, this is like a happy medium. But honestly, I like a 5.7 inch screen the best, but I really do appreciate the 5.5. If it was any smaller, I probably wouldn't enjoy the screen or the phone as much. As a matter of fact, that's one of the biggest reasons why I didn't get the S7, and that's why I got the S7 Edge. One of the bigger factors was because of the screen size. But it's not just the screen size that's nice about this phone. For one, it's got the Edge features. It's got some really cool things that you can really add, some really customizable shortcuts to make your everyday life just easier. So you got your pre-installed ones here, kind of basically the ones that are going to be already set up for you. But you can go to the customization options and tabs and actually turn ones off that you're not going to use. So as you're kind of scrolling along here, if you're using the Milk Music, you can have that on. You can actually turn a bunch of different ones on here as well. If it doesn't have everything that you want, you can actually download some more. The bummer is that they're all pretty much paid stuff, so you're going to have to look up to coughing up a few bucks. So you go ahead and get some of the Edge panels that you might want that aren't already installed. So you can kind of take a look here and see which ones that you could download if you don't see any that you like that's already installed. There's actually quite a few options, so more development will come, I'm sure, and there'll be more options to choose from. Now let's say that you actually want your contacts first, you would actually just hit reorder. It's pretty simple, you just use these arrows here and just swipe it on over. Now the Edge features are cool, but I must say that the Edge screen itself just feels really nice. Like when you're kind of scrolling through stuff, like a different experience. It's not like this rough edge or anything like that. Like when you're just scrolling and your finger just happens to kind of come off to the side, you're going to notice that it has just this really nice feel and touch to it. So I like that a lot. When you're just scrolling, just simple things like that, it really makes the experience just touching the screen that much better. The other great thing about this screen is that it's really detailed and you're able to see some really nice pictures. So when you are ready to look at your pictures, you have this really nice screen to look at. Like you can zoom in and see some really nice detail. Really love this screen. When you're taking awesome photos and videos with this phone, you're going to want to be able to see those pictures that you're taking and you can really see the details. I can see here, it's just really nice. You can zoom in pretty good. You can really see the details of the photo or video that you've taken. The other awesome factor about this phone is that the battery life has been a really good experience for me. It's been really awesome. It's a complete turnaround from the Galaxy S6 from last year. For me to get this kind of battery life on a phone, it's really good, and I want to say it's actually better than the Note 5. That's saying a lot because that battery was actually really good. As you can see here, for this particular day, I got about 11 hours worth of battery life, and then my screen on time was pretty good for me as well. When I can get that much screen on time, that's doing really awesome. This phone comes with a 3600 mAh battery, which is one of the biggest that you're going to get out of a smartphone. I love how they increased the size of the phone. It's actually thicker than the Galaxy S6, and because of that, they were able to put a bigger battery in it. And I am so thankful for that change. Of course, the camera is one of my favorite features. Every time a Galaxy phone comes out, it just seems like it gets better, or just they tweak things to make the experience really nice and cool. One of the things that I really like about this is just simple, but I love the double tap to get to the camera, and it's really quick and really fast. So if you want to take a quick pic of your kids doing something really funny, you're able to open up that app and just get going and start snapping pics. For me, I really love the detail that this comes out with. Let's just zoom in. Like you can get some really awesome pictures going. It's pretty fun. So for those off-the-cuff moments to where you just need to snap a quick pic, it's really great for that. It does a fantastic job of being able to just pull up the camera really fast and take those pictures or videos that you want to do. Another thing I like about this is that it's got the quick turn on for video recording. And it's got some really nice, it just looks awesome. Like I'm looking at this screen, I'm just like, dadgummit, man, that just looks so nice. I love this camera. It's been such a good experience. I love that you can pause the video. I like that feature a lot. And you can also capture pictures while shooting the video. Another thing that I like about this camera is that you're able to tap to focus and also stay focused on a subject when you're recording video. or you can go back to autofocus and it'll try to do its best job of staying focused on the subject that's in front of it. The other fun thing that I like about this camera is the live broadcast. You're able to live broadcast to YouTube from this phone. There's only a few phones that can do that, like this phone, the Galaxy S7 of course, the Note 5. Really cool stuff. I really like using that. I'm going to use it more and more for my channel. If you want to get into the nitty-gritty with all the details of what you can do with the camera, you got these pro features. You can really tweak the camera to how you want it to operate. A couple other features that I really like that I like to use a lot is slow motion and then hyperlapse, which is actually time lapse from what we're used to calling it. But like, I don't know, like I could really go into a whole separate video about the camera alone. If you want me to do a whole separate video about the camera alone, let me know down in the comments. Leave a comment of what you want to know about the camera, the features, quality, all that kind of stuff. It could really take a full-length video to really explain everything about this camera. I've not been a big mobile gamer, but this one feature I am really tempted to start uploading more gameplay videos because of this Game Center. You can record your gameplay. You can also take screenshots, you can minimize the game, you can also set it to where there's no alerts during the game. If you don't want to interrupt your gameplay, you can turn that on and you're not going to get bothered by anything. And it's really easy to operate. Like you can just have this little bubble over here, you can go to the settings, you can have it on, you can have record, you can actually set your little profile picture, you can use the front camera, you can choose your microphone options, the resolution, and also the bitrate. Alright, so let me show you some game action and kind of give you some insight of how this works. So let's just go ahead and play this one real quick. I'm not really setting too much up. Alright, so all you have to do is hit record and it's ready. It's starting to record. Oh man, it's really hard to play like with behind the camera like this. Alright, so yeah, nice layup. So there you go. So let's say you just wanted to record that part. Just press your little face right there and it saves it. So now what you can do is go to your video gallery. You got your clip here and you can share it. So once you're ready, you can share this to like pretty much anything. You can share it to a contact, to Facebook, to Instagram. This is actually how I've uploaded some of these videos to my Instagram accounts. Really simple, really awesome stuff. So if you just want to share like an awesome highlight that you just did, like that nice layup that just happened, you can, trim it to where you want it to go. There's the nice layup. That's what you wanted to share with everybody, and you just write your caption and it's ready to go. And there it is. You shared it with Instagram. Really cool stuff. I really like that feature a lot. It's fun. Another feature that I really like about this phone is themes. As you can see here, I have the stock Samsung launcher. Like I don't have a custom launcher like I have on this one, to where I have Nova launcher and I have all the icons that I like. This one is stock. It's completely stock as if you got it out of the box, of course with the downloaded apps that I've added to it already. But like there's this theme here too. Like it's not just about the icon pack, it's about the theme. The theme doesn't bother me too much. It's really not that bad at all. But like once you get into the settings, it kind of has that cartoony TouchWiz look to it. So what I do is go to the theme store, and as you can see here, I have a stock Android looking theme. It's really simple to set up. All you got to do is just go to more themes, and you can kind of scroll through the different ones that you like. There's free ones, there's paid ones. Pick the one that you want, it downloads, and all you have to do is hit apply. So let's say I wanted to actually go back to default, I could do that, and I hit apply, it does that. Or if I have another theme, I can also install it that way. But I got the one that I like. It's the Android 6.0 theme. Looks really awesome. It makes me feel like I got stock Android versus having TouchWiz. And that even translates across to all the settings. It does not look like the stock Samsung settings at all. So coupled with the theme that I like, which is the 6.0, the Android theme, along with the icon pack, which is Fix, and also the wallpaper from Fix, I have a fully customized Galaxy S7 Edge. Another thing I really love about this phone is Samsung Pay. If you're able to have a bank that supports Samsung Pay, it is so much fun to use. I live in a small town to where these people are just not ready for any kind of mobile payment. They're not even ready for Apple Pay, let alone Samsung Pay. I've used Android Pay, and I still do that with this phone just because my debit card is with Android Pay, my credit card here is with Samsung Pay. But oh my gosh, it's so much fun to watch the reactions of people when you use Samsung Pay or any kind of mobile payment. Besides that, it's just super convenient. So just use your phone for payment. You don't have to get out your wallet or anything like that. It's pretty quick and simple. Lastly, this phone is waterproof, and that's just really cool to me that you're able to get this thing wet without worry. If you drop it in a puddle, if you drop it in the toilet, if you're outside running, if you're exercising, it's going to get sweaty. You don't have to worry about any of that water ruining the phone. You're able to get this wet without worry. I love that feature. Those are some of my favorite things that I really love about this phone. The Galaxy S7 Edge has been a really great experience. Stay tuned for my full review coming out really soon. I'm going to put this all together between the disappointments, the things that I appreciate, and then also just some overviews about the phone itself. What are some of the favorite features that you like about this phone? If you've got any questions about this phone, let me know down in the comments. I'll try to answer those to the best of my abilities. Plus, I might mention them in my full review. Make sure you share this video with Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more Galaxy S7 Edge reviews, along with some more comparisons coming up really soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until then, stay techie.